The question that echoes. Are you ready to quiet the noise? Have you ever found yourself caught in a relentless cycle of thoughts that just won't let up? Are you truly ready to turn down the volume on that inner critic? This isn't about a quick fix or a magic pill. It's about choosing a different way. We have more power over our thoughts than we often believe. Are you ready to accept? The unseen weight. How negative thoughts anchor us down. Negative thoughts often operate like invisible anchors, weighing us down without us even fully realizing their presence or their pull. They can subtly drain our energy, making even simple tasks feel monumental. Imagine trying to swim with weights tied to your ankles. That's the kind of drag negative thinking can exert on your daily mood and overall vitality. This isn't just having a bad day. It's a pattern that can become deeply entrenched if left unaddressed. From a psychological standpoint, this internal negativity is often linked to rumination. Rumination is when we get stuck chewing on the same distressing thoughts, replaying past hurts or worrying about future catastrophes. This mental hamster wheel doesn't lead to solutions. Instead, it amplifies feelings of anxiety and helplessness. One of the most damaging impacts of persistent negative thoughts is on our self-esteem and self-worth. When the voice in our head constantly tells us we're not good enough, we start to believe it. These narratives become our internalized truths. Breaking free from this fog is essential for clear thinking. Spiraling downwards, the escalating toll of inner negativity. One of the most insidious aspects of negative thinking is its tendency to create a downward spiral. A single negative thought can easily attract others, pulling your mood and outlook further down. The toll of this inner negativity isn't just confined to our minds, it often manifests physically as well. Chronic stress, fueled by persistent worry and self-criticism, can lead to a host of physical ailments. Moreover, sustained negativity can take a significant toll on our relationships with others. When we're caught in a vortex of negative thoughts, we might become more irritable, withdrawn, or critical of those around us. Perhaps the most dangerous consequence is when these negative thoughts become so familiar that they transform into deeply ingrained beliefs. Recognizing that these are learned patterns, not fixed traits, is the first step toward challenging their hold on us. Shining a light. Identifying your personal negative thought patterns. The first step in stopping negative thoughts is to cultivate awareness. You cannot change what you do not acknowledge. This means learning to listen to that inner dialogue without immediate judgment. It's about becoming an observer of your own mind, noticing when that critical voice pipes up, what situations trigger it, and the kinds of things it tends to say. Negative thoughts often fall into recognizable patterns, what psychologists sometimes call cognitive distortions. For instance, there's catastrophizing, where you expect the worst possible outcome in any situation. Or all or nothing thinking, where things are either black or white, perfect or a total failure. Another common one is personalization, where you automatically assume responsibility or blame for negative events. A practical tip for building this awareness is thought journaling. Note the situation, the thought itself, and how it made you feel. Once you begin to identify these patterns, give them a name. Naming the pattern helps to externalize it slightly. This simple act of labeling can significantly reduce the thought's power and make it feel less personal and overwhelming. The brave interruption, practical steps to halt the negative flow. Recognizing negative thoughts is step one. Interrupting their flow is the courageous next move. This isn't about suppressing thoughts or pretending they don't exist. We know that often backfires. Instead, it's about creating a conscious pause, a moment of intervention where you decide not to let that thought run rampant. A powerful and simple technique to interrupt a negative thought spiral is the stop method. The moment you become aware of a negative thought, mentally shout, "Stop!" Visualize a big red stop sign. Mindfulness and grounding techniques are also incredibly effective for interrupting the negative flow. When you find your mind racing with anxieties, bring your attention to your senses. What can you see around you right now? What sounds can you hear? Another practical strategy is purposeful distraction. Engage in an activity that you find absorbing or uplifting. The key is that the activity should require some focus, thereby shifting your mental resources away from the negative thoughts and giving you a chance to reset. Are you ready to take the next step in your journey? Subscribe and check out the powerful resources linked below. Rewiring your reality: the science and art of brain reset. The exciting news from the world of neuroscience is the concept of neuroplasticity. Our brains are not fixed. They are remarkably adaptable and capable of changing their structure and function in response to our experiences and thoughts. Every time you challenge a negative thought or practice a positive thinking technique, you are helping to rewire your brain. One of the cornerstone techniques for resetting your mind is cognitive reframing. This involves learning to identify your automatic negative thoughts and then consciously challenging and changing them. When a negative thought pops up, ask yourself, is this thought 100% true? What evidence do I have for it? What evidence do I have against it? Challenging your negative thoughts with evidence is a key part of this reframing process. Remember that small wins matter immensely in this rewiring process. Changing deeply ingrained thought patterns takes time and consistent effort. Cultivating inner sunshine. Nurturing a positive mental garden. A powerful way to reset your mind and cultivate a more positive inner landscape is through the consistent practice of gratitude. This isn't about ignoring life's difficulties, but about intentionally shifting your focus towards what is good. You can keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for each day. Positive affirmations can also be a valuable tool, but they need to be used correctly and authentically to be effective. Instead, craft affirmations that are believable and resonate with you, perhaps focusing on your efforts or your capacity for growth. Visualization is another technique that can help program your mind for positivity. This involves using your imagination to create vivid mental images of yourself succeeding, feeling confident, or experiencing positive outcomes. Underpinning all these efforts to reset your mind is the crucial element of self-compassion. Self-compassion creates a supportive inner environment where true change can flourish. The beautiful cascade. Unpacking the rewards of a positive mind. The benefits of cultivating a positive mindset extend far beyond simply feeling a bit happier. They create a beautiful cascade effect, touching nearly every aspect of our lives. One of the most significant rewards is enhanced resilience. When your default thinking is more optimistic and solution-focused, you become better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges and setbacks. There's also a compelling body of research linking positive thinking to better physical health outcomes. People who cultivate positivity tend to experience lower levels of stress, which in turn can lead to improved cardiovascular health, a stronger immune system, and even increased longevity. A positive mindset can also unlock greater problem-solving skills and boost creativity. When you're not bogged down by negativity and self-doubt, your mind is freer to explore new ideas and come up with innovative solutions. Furthermore, a shift towards positive thinking can profoundly improve your relationships. Building relationships on a foundation of genuine positivity and mutual respect enriches life immeasurably for everyone involved. Your courageous path forward. Embracing a transformed mindset. It's important to remember that transforming your mindset is a journey, not a destination with a finite endpoint. The goal isn't an unattainable state of perpetual bliss or the complete eradication of negativity. Instead, it's about developing the awareness, the tools, and the resilience to manage negative thoughts more effectively. The courage in this work lies in showing up for yourself day after day, even when it feels difficult or when progress seems slow. The uplifting truth is that you absolutely possess the power within you to change your thoughts and, by extension, to transform your experience of life. Your mind is a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be honed and directed with practice and intention. So, I invite you to start now, today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never arrive. Choose one technique we've discussed and commit to practicing it. Choose courage over comfort. The journey to stop negative thoughts and reset your mindset is one of the most rewarding you can undertake. Embrace it with an open heart and a brave spirit. Growth doesn't wait. Subscribe now to awaken your potential and explore the links below to go deeper.